It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and we'll play host.
Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Andrew Van Ginkel there on the stop. From the 29, here's a 2nd and 5.
Now Goff. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack.
Chris Jones. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, this is a tough spot for these Lions on the road in Arrowhead to start the year. But it's also, you'd have to say, Charles, a showcase opportunity for them because this is a team that historically hasn't gotten a lot of big opportunities like this.
And when they have gotten them, they haven't really delivered. This is a team, though, that believes that big things are out there for them. And they think that they can start to write a new history, beginning with this game right here.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
We always knew that 2022 was going to be something of a write-off year for Williams, who was recovering from a torn ACL. But he did play some snaps late and teased Lions fans with his lone catch.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play there for Detroit. 43 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Goff's throw here into the hands of Jones.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Coming right, this is Montgomery on the toss. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
A shotgun snap for Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Here's Goff.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still.
On 1st down, Goff. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Chris Jones now with his 2nd sack here on opening night.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker. And his drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
James now to return. Dancing away at the 35. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot. On 1st and 10, Goff. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because he's out in the pocket trying to make a play. But he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
Yeah, they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout?
On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit.
46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 41. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Throwing on third, Goff. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up fourth. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it's... Just beating the play clock is Goff.
That one let go deep for Laporta.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35.
A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Goff now looks to throw.
This one swung out to Montgomery.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
In motion right, that's Williams.
Touchdown! Marvin Jones, 25 yards.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Goff looking to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. From his goal line here, Goff.
Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta.
Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 3rd down, they go Montgomery. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
66 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Goff. Man open. Here is Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. David Montgomery, 46 yards. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate the... to Montgomery to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And he whips that one incomplete there. The Lions on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come. Now Goff on 1st down.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Goff. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
Now it's Goff.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 36. Goff now to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
This is 1st and 10.
Now Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
He'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
That is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Second down, goal to go.
Back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And net. Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the 4th. Everything was riding on that 2-point conversion, and they got it.
They got it. They now have...
So overtime on the horizon, barring a wild finish here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He can't get him down. Well, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. First throw in overtime for Goff. They'll roll him out right.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
It's a 43. First throw of overtime for Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Now Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
83 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on second down.
7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game.
Well, part A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Falcons grab it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. And that... Young on first down. He's got Mingo. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. So, week 1 is upon us. Frank Reich making his debut as Panthers head coach. He's tapped Bryce Young to get the nod here on opening day. I think nowadays, Charles, if you're the #1 overall pick, the expectation is that you're going to be running the show right from the start.
I agree with that totally, and I support it, because if I'm drafting guy #1, I'm going to do everything possible to get him ready to go right out of the gate. And it has worked out fairly well for the last 3 guys who are in that position. Kyler Murray, Joe Burrow, and Trevor Lawrence, all 3 have led their teams to the playoffs, with Burrow getting his team to the Super Bowl.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's 4th down. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So if you like field goals, you've come to the right spot. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Young will set to throw. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. A look at the 2023 draft class for the Panthers, and we wondered for over a month what Carolina's strategy was trading up to select 1st overall. But we got our answer as they got Bryce Young, now the future for Carolina.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that they drafted Bryce Young because they figured he could handle the spotlight and being the face of the team. And they also made some great offseason moves at receiver, but added one more guy in the draft, Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss, for Young to throw to as a rookie, continuing to try and make strides to help their young quarterback.
6-3 is our score after 1. It's the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard. The play fake, now Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Now here's Young. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Another run with Sanders. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here is Young. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs. But in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst, 32 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup,
Ready.
It's Young on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Oh, fighting off the defender. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
56 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. Carolina punt team out there led by Johnny Hecker. Cordero Patterson deep for Atlanta.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 40-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Falcon football.
Following the interception, Young looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Miles Sanders. He scored. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense.
Ready, break.
Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. It's Young off play action. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Holding. Offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over. On play action, Young. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
A give running left. It's Sanders. Pushes past him. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
93 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
They go play action. Young. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now a carry for Sanders.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
To throw, Young. That is taken in by Hurst. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, already his 2nd touchdown. on 1st and 10, Young. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. Dances by him. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the... It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, Young. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Now 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Young.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage.
Well, this was not just the opener of a...
It's Madden NFL 24, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Texans and the Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
A man coming off a great rookie year. It's Dameon Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On the bootleg, Stroud.
Open man is Noah Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. We'll look now at the 2023 draft class for the Texans. And people still talking about the move they made, trading up in the first round, becoming the 3rd team ever to make 2 of the draft's first 3 selections.
And what a bold move they made, considering what they gave up. But for a team rebuilding like the Texans, I think that was a move they felt like they had to make. Got the quarterback C.J. Stroud, pass rusher Will Anderson Jr., they're going to be the faces of the Houston franchise going forward.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Stroud.
Being chased out left.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. Short throw into the hands of Jordan.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
They run with the former Buffalo Bill, Devin Singletary.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. $10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Play action. Stroud now.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Now Stroud.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Dalton Schultz. Well, they're defense did the job. They got the turnover on downs. Now what can the offense do as they take possession? Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Well, today, of course, not just the start of the new campaign. It's the debut of DeMeco Ryans as the Houston head coach. Now, we saw him plenty with the 49ers, what he was able to do with that defense. Charles, what do you think he brings to the table for these Texans?
He brings football intelligence. He brings enthusiasm. He brings creativity. This guy wanted to be the head coach of the Houston Texans, twice a Pro Bowler with them in the NFL. He's come home. Now he wants to finish what he started as a player as a head coach.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Stroud.
Flushed out right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play.
On first down, here's Stroud. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
1st and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud working out of the gun.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Play action. Here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Stroud's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here.
The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it, not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So they're content to take the 3rd quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. Stroud off the play fake. To the right side and caught by Dell. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. They'll toss this to Pierce on the right side. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Stroud to throw it. That's caught at the 1. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Stroud looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action, maybe throwing it.
And Stroud now to throw.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. Stroud. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Here's 2nd and 7. Stroud sets up the play action. That's complete to Dell.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
2nd and 10. 3rd quarter of the season opener. Back to the ground with Pierce. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
Stroud to the air on 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Woods. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Flush to his right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Dalton Schultz. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Stroud backed up near his goal line.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. 119 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary. A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Texans are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that.
Well, CD always a little extra excited.
It's week 1 of the National Football League. And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between AFC North rivals. It's the Bengals and the Browns. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
The dog pound will be barking as EA Sports is pleased to join you from the always raucous Cleveland Browns Stadium in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1 as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
Now a three-time 1,000-yard rusher, Joe Mixon. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. Well, what a start to the season here. Cincinnati and Cleveland, AFC North rivals, Ohio rivals. I don't know what to make of this division. It feels like anyone could win it, including these Browns.
And you're right about that. And how historic would that be if Cleveland did rise up and take the division? So far, since we've gone to this format, they have not won the division title. They're eager, they're excited, and they believe that this could be their year.
Mixon with a first down carry.
And he's across the 45. It'll be second down. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Mixon. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Mixing up the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
42 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
now they will throw it with Burrow. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So obviously they...
A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Credit Zadarius Smith able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
On 3rd down, Burrow eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The offense tries. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. They will throw on first down with Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On the delay, it's Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Here we go. 2nd and a couple.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
He will find his man Chase complete.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
First down. Here's Burrow.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Burrow.
Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Burrow. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one and set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
69 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and 10.
Running left, it's Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Again, it's Mixon. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a second straight play. But now he appears to be in some pain. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start here with a give to Mixon. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the...
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy first.
Here we go, here we go.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Personal foul. Face man. Defense.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
That's taken in by Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Burrow on 1st down, escaping the pressure right.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That is incomplete.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Burrow.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
The dog pound barking as loud as they can here. 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19.
Now Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again.
Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. from 19 yards away.
And the Bengals
right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Burrow. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
One of the two touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that is no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guy. To throw, Burrow. Complete to Boyd. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Flush to his right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute. Up. And McPherson on for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown from Tyler Boyd. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So now it's Watson and the Browns. Down by 1, 43 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Watson's throw complete there to Moore.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts.
To throw, Watson.
That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter. This is caught inside the 15. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow.
That is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. And this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And now all the focus, it shifts to the Bengals. Trailing by a touchdown. A little under 30 seconds remaining. Well, they've got to travel the full 75 yards. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dry.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down one. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. And boy, you want to talk.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Now Watson.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Completes to Njoku.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One last throw here for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand-new season, but this was a division game.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC South foes. It's the Jaguars and the Colts, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we jump right into this new season with an AFC South matchup, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now a late signee let go by Minnesota in June. It's Dalvin Cook. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 45 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season. And Charles, if this new pickup can run like that, they're going to be very happy that he was on the free agent wire. A lot of people said, how was he there to begin with?
One of the great questions, one of the great mysteries. But now that they have him, you just know the offensive staff, they're not worried about giving him the full playbook, just things that he can do well.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. So this, a great matchup here in Indy. You get a divisional game right out of the gate. But Charles, what do you see in store for these two teams in 2023?
Indianapolis trying to get themselves reestablished as a playoff team, but they've kind of hit the reset button a little bit. While Jacksonville, coming off of a big finish in 2022, they believe they're the team to beat in the AFC South.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now Cook running right. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Lawrence.
Looking in zone for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this is going to be recovered by a member.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Lawrence on first down.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 2nd down, Cook. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
4th down. Here's Lawrence.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Third down, Dalvin Cook. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So Lawrence will exit, and on comes Brandon McManus for the Jaguar field goal.
The kick by McManus is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
So a nice kick there as they add 3.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. On 1st down, Lawrence.
And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's 2nd down. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to...
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's...
Starting the third quarter with Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On play action, Lawrence.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. Cook up the gut. A little juke. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Calvin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
They go play action with Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Play action. It's Lawrence. Trying for Kirk, and he's got him on the crossing route.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Heard a few naysayers talking when the Jaguars signed Kirk to a massive 4-year deal, but you don't hear many of those voices anymore. Not after over 1,100 yards and 84 catches. He's living up to the contract, and a good pickup there for a first down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They run it again with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 3rd down, Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Just looking at from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They go play action now. Lawrence, pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Here's Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, this was not just the opener of a break.
answer.
Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rachaad White.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mayfield on play action. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. They start the drive with White. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
And this will be caught downfield by Gage.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now Mayfield.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
That is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Here's White.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
White is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this one is right through.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think
They'll start the drive with a give to White. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. A little tough on the secondary there. In zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Play fake. Mayfield. The 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
And this is where play action can be so effective. Your running game's been the driving force on this possession. So as a defense, you start shifting your focus towards stopping the run. But if an offensive coordinator sees that, he can take advantage, and they get good yardage there.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards.
And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mayfield on 1st down. Got a man downfield. It's Otten. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked...
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the right side here with White. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rolling to his right. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They go play action. Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a...
Mayfield off the play fake.
And this one caught downfield by Evans.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Going with White here, toss left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 there on 4th and inches.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find the hole.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
He'll get that out to the flat to White.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Mayfield. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. Mayfield now. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Mayfield to throw it.
Gets the check down throw to White.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
Here's Mayfield.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Mayfield to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Here's first and goal. Mayfield.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Flynn for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. So Cousins and the Vikings down 24-20, 24 seconds to go. They've got to travel the full 75 yards, and time is obviously a huge factor here. First and 10. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now Cousins. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Cousins.
Pass complete. It's Madison. And he'll be stopped after a very short gain. And now you're looking at fourth down.
Here's Cousins. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a football.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Titans and the Saints, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Caesars Superdome. Today, it's the opener of the 2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New Orleans Saints. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, new season is here. Lions and Chiefs got it going on Thursday night. You and I were there. What a scene that was. But now here we are a few days later on Sunday, looking at two teams with great expectations here to begin 2023.
It's always fun to get a new season started, isn't it, partner? Because everyone feels like they've got a shot at the defending champs. They think that they can be the new champs. And here we are getting things going. Let's have some fun.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry, taken down by Pete Werner. Well, for the Titans in 2023, they figure to be a team that battles for a division title. At least that's what it looks like from my vantage point, Charles. What do you think needs to go right for them to win the AFC South?
I think some retooling, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And when you start with the offensive line, their pride and joy, they've got to rebuild that part of the team because that's the engine that makes their offense run. Everything comes off the fact that their offensive line usually controls the line of scrimmage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And Henry going to have a Titans first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37.
Again, it's Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It was Cameron Jordan who came in and got him. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Saints will take over with... So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Tannehill on first down.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete.
Because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
The New Orleans offense set.
After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They begin with Henry.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
2nd down, they go again with Henry.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Saints. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Inside handoff, Henry. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Now 2nd and 9. Levis sets up to throw here. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible. 2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We get a peek here at the 2023 draft class for the Titans. Only 6 picks, and Charles, every one of them on the offensive side of the ball.
And, of course, all eyes go to the second name on that side of the ball, Will Levis, the quarterback out of Kentucky. He could be their potential franchise quarterback. But the ones that bookended it, Peter Skoronski, offensive lineman in the 1st, Tyjae Spears, running back in the 3rd. The Titans are trying to change what they do on offense, and they went all in trying to get that done with this class.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having the linebackers set the edge.
3rd down and 10. Levis from the gun.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So the pick 6, and now Levis right back to the air. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And no run back here for more. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the...
Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Levis now off of play action.
And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Levis on 3rd down.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. DeAndre Hopkins. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
68 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Working from the gun, here's Levis. That's into a crowd and intercepted.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Down the left sideline.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Levis to throw off play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
Well, stating the op.
The CD always a little extra excitement.